Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to Stress Test Season 2. We're here with Stoneburner Part 2. Elk, take it away.
Okay, well, let's see. Where we left off. First of all, let's reintroduce yourselves. Who's playing who, and what's your names?
I am Dallas, playing Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow, and I have a backstory. Wink, wink.
That's good to hear. We'll get into that.
I'm Zach, and I'm a striker named Gargalon Mineshaft. And I also have a backstory.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
Woo!
Give me a few minutes.
I am Adam, and I am playing the stanchion, and I'm playing a character named Rock Dwarfman. Yes, of course. Who is absolutely not a goblin disguised as a dwarf, who was raised by dwarven society and wants nothing more than to be a proud dwarf to make his adopted father proud of him.
It's kind of weird that you felt the need to specify all that, because that is kind of the assumption. That's not true.
We all believed you until just now.
Oh no, I said that out loud.
That was in character. You said it in character.
Oh no.
And last but not least,
I be Oritor Deeppick. I've got
There
a
it
deep
is.
pick, if you know what it is.
Oritor, I hardly know her.
I be speaking. Me laddie mommy was like, "Arg, ye be speaking, boy," and I was like, "Arg." So she named me Oritor.
All right.
That's good backstory.
To reset the stage,
Fucking good.
you have all inherited by choice, not necessarily actually inherited, but you think that it makes sense to simply say that you have inherited the ancestral home of House Grandrock, and specifically Gary Longneck, who called you in to do some work for him and has met his untimely end. Last we left off, Adam bravely charged into a building afflicted by a gas leak,
Shaped like a D8.
and dragged out the corpse of Gary Longneck, who is dead.
Oh, yeah. Wait, weren't we, trying to find some Kobold mom or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Space
That is
lizard.
another
Yeah.
thing that happened. A bunch of kobolds came by. They apparently had come to Gary originally.
And they're still
requesting-
alive, right? They're with us.
Yeah, they're back in the town.
Yeah, we left them.
They are back in the tavern of your theme park.
Oh, that's
home
right.
base,
We put him in
remember?
that building. Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
with
Yeah,
all the
with the
milk.
death robot.
Security, like the security bots and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I like the idea that it cuts back, like in media res, to just 50 childlike kobolds all like thrashing at the windows, like, we don't like it here anymore. Let me out.
Oh, look, they're still alive. That's great news.
Yes, you're just like watching the security feed
Mhm.
as the thronging mass of kobold children gets more and more panicked.
They be some lively laddies.
I wish we could say the same thing about this one. And I look down at Adam's character, the goblin.
Oh, you.
Oh, he's still alive. Great news, yes.
Darg!
His name's Darg.
Ah,
Darg.
I saw my dwarven ancestors. Yes. Oh,
Glorious vision ye be having there, boy. Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's actually a real mechanic for having visions.
oh shit.
Almost
Oh,
like
shit,
we were
okay.
prepared. Adam, play along. Like we totally knew that shit was gonna happen. So
Yes,
we're just
we threw
setting
you one there.
Visions
Elk,
of
trying
glory.
to make it look good.
Nah, never mind. This is the thing that happens at the end of each session.
We knew that.
Well,
too.
You get a vision of glory from your ancestors.
I mean, we could start a session like that because it's technically the end of the last one. We're starting right where we left off, right? Come on.
Let's see. Hold on.
Give it to us.
Okay, you know what? Sure. While you're coming out of the fugue, Adam,
Mhm.
as your goblin lungs are dwarven lungs are uniquely adapted among your party here to coping with high contents of gas in the atmosphere.
Mhm.
Hydrocarbons you can just metabolize as if they are, perfectly normal oxygen.
Yes.
Why'd you
yes,
pass out
of
then?
course.
Yes, and you. That said, they do have some hallucinogenic effects. So, what do you want to see happen to your character in the future? What circumstance do you want to kind of know about coming?
Greatest success.
Okay, roll a d20. Oh my
Oh, you rolled a
You get
20,
to pick.
folks.
god. Any of these?
A new ability. to resilience. Step up one of your skills that's a dice size. That is very useful.
The settlement is in danger from an external force. Pick that one.
You unlock a new ability. How would that work?
Personally, I would strongly recommend stepping up one of your skills.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna up that dexterity to a d6,
so that you can keep a better hold on your dwarf Hulk hands.
Yeah, well, they those dissolved. Remember?
That's true. They did dissolve in the water. I remember.
To everyone else, my hands have shrunken to just be like to the just bones and nails. But
Some
really,
sort
it's
of
just,
shrinking maneuver.
Really, it's just normal goblin hands, you know.
We're really freaked out by him, though. We think he's mangled as hell.
Yeah, he's down to skin and bone.
He doesn't have much longer to live.
Gary Longneck's corpse lies in front of you. And he also has a pack, and around his neck, he's wearing the cassette recorder. There is a cassette that is actually still recording.
Penis. Whoever listens
to this is gonna hear the tape back and be like, penis.
They won't know what happened.
Hey, good joke, matey.
I'm gonna hit stop.
And then play it.
Yeah, and then play it.
All right, well, first you have to rewind. So you sit there for a solid 3 minutes waiting for it to rewind to the beginning.
Oh, okay.
3 minutes, huh?
It's gonna be worth the wait, boys.
It's gonna be hilarious.
And when you press play, you hear,
Gary Longneck's logs. All right. I'm going back into the mine head. My head's feeling a little funny. I don't really remember what I was looking for.
and then you just hear a thud, and then just static.
Fast forward.
Penis.
That's hilarious.
That's all that's on the tape. It's just a very, very inauspicious end for Gary Longneck.
Sounds like he's waiting for penis.
Anyway, in his pack.
Wait a second, mateys. It'd be a 3-minute recording.
And it takes, everyone knows, roughly 3 minutes per minute to rewind.
Aye.
Duh.
Very true, matey. He be freshly dead.
Yep, he's dead.
Let me confirm. So I'm going to take my 2 fingers, my finger and my index. I'm going to rub them behind his ear, all the way down his long neck. And then I'm going to lay those 2 fingers across my tongue and give it what you'd call in the industry, a field inspection. And I'm going to taste it. And I'm going to be like, yeah, he only been dead for minutes, boys.
How did you...
What fields have you been inspecting?
No, now is not the time for that, matey.
Roll a strength check for me.
You got it. I rolled a 1.
All right, take a damage because the rank, horrific taste of the sweat that is accumulated on his neck causes your whole body to recoil in horror and shock.
That's perfect because I'm going to take that. Yar, matey. I be sure. That confirms it. That's all I needed right there. I know it's only been hours.
He's super dead.
Had it been longer, it would have been drier and much less. Yeah. You don't want to know, matey. Take it from one dwarf.
In his pack, you see a sheaf of papers and a big handle protruding from the canvas sack.
A handle. I'm gonna pull it. Is it like
Okay.
a sword handle? What kind of handle?
You pull the handle,
Okay.
and out comes one of the nicest pickaxes you've ever seen.
Oh my
Oh!
It's a fully automated luxury gay space communism pickaxe.
Wait, did you say gay?
Arr, check out that booty right there. Arr.
Impressive.
It's Pride Month in space, baby.
This is awesome. I'm gonna hit a rock with it.
You hit a rock, and it just fucking vaporizes. It just turns into dust and shrapnel.
Well, I'm rich. I'm richer than I ever been. I'm gonna leave.
As you swing it down, like a little like arm comes down from the head of the pickaxe and just punches the rock, and it just turns into fucking sand. It does all the work for you.
Nice moves.
So, To explain this mechanically as well, this is an item that you have found. It is a D8 item. So each time you use it, it'll step down the same way your skills do, except it doesn't reset the way your skills and abilities do at the end, like when you rest, right?
Mm-hmm. Just like my shotgun, which is now at like a D4, I think.
No, because you've rested and your shotgun is...
okay, we're counting a rest betwing the...
Okay,
yeah,
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, after your combat, you guys rested.
Wait, did it count when I hit that rock?
No.
Okay.
I'm not that cruel. I'm not going to make that count for you.
Well, as I'm holding it, I'm going to look at the other guys around me, and I'm like, guys, dibs.
No, it's in your hands. It's yours.
It is in my hand, but just making sure.
Yours.
It's
It'd
okay,
be
good,
in your
dibs.
hands, matey.
Dibs, don't touch it. If I die, Mineshaft, you can have it. But until then,
Hell
dibs.
yes. You heard the man.
It is an impressive find, sir.
Any true dwarf would be very excited to have it, matey. Isn't that right? And I'm gonna smack your back at him.
Yes, indeed.
He would know.
I want to smack it too.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to add a third smack.
As any true dwarven would.
All right,
Yes!
and with the third hit, Adam, I'd like for you to roll a strength check.
Why are y'all doing this to me? Here's my 1d8 strength. A 5.
You manage to just stalwartly resist the impacts, one after
Hell yeah.
another.
Hell yeah.
Any mere mortal dwarf or goblin or what have you would be knocked prone immediately by the force of this camaraderie.
Yes. Of course.
Despite the fact that you have no dwarven ancestors, you can feel your dwarven ancestors smiling upon you in this moment.
Good.
I look at him suspiciously. I'm inspecting him for a second, and then I nod in approval. Okay.
Yeah, the lad be sick, matey. Look at his arms.
Look at his hands.
Look at his
Tiny
hands.
little green,
my
sickly
God, his
hands. Anyway, there was something else in the pack if anyone would like to inspect.
The papers.
I'm inspecting right now.
You pull out a sheaf of papers. There's some notes about the kind of geology of the asteroid that you're in.
Boring.
You throw those aside. Exactly. You discard
I
them.
throw all the paper stuff. Just to
You
the side.
see a more up-to-date copy of the map that's got some notes on it. And you see this region that I've sent to you circled with maybe with a note, a handwritten note that says maybe they know where the Kobold Queen is.
Hey, maybe these guys know where the Kobold Queen is.
We should head there. Post haste.
Post haste. What else is in this guy's body?
Any organs?
Let's see.
Might as well just,
Those are salvageable. Yeah.
Receipts from a mahogany company for fake mahogany.
fake mahogany.
The bill of lading for the mahogany company is in the sheets of, and it literally says imitation mahogany.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, as you make your way through the open cavern and towards the mouth of this entrance to this kind of valley, you see lots and lots of bones strewn about the place.
Nope.
And
Hey, quick question. What was Gary wearing?
Just like a giant, like really fancy coat.
Cool, I'm wearing a giant, really fancy coat right now.
All right, perfect. You know what? We'll call that a D6 item. If you can figure out a way to make the fancy coat relevant to your role, you can use it as a D6 item.
Hell yeah.
Is it human bones or dwarven bones?
Oh yeah, just everything you can think of. Any number of species. Yeah.
Rat bones, goblin bones. Hey, these kind of look like our little friend over here.
Don't think too hard about that.
I'm gonna start chewing on the goblin bones. I love the taste of goblin
And
bones.
as you continue to go further and further into this valley of bones, I want everybody to roll a willpower check.
Oh, I failed.
How do you know?
Because I rolled a 1 on a
That
d6.
doesn't, you don't know. He might give it to you.
I rolled a 4 on a D4.
I rolled a 6.
All right.
Hey,
well,
God, what can I spend to make my roll more buff?
you cannot.
Wah, wah, wah.
As you make this argument to apparently God, a bone kind of rolls off the cliff up above you and bonks you on the head. Doesn't do any damage, but you feel pretty dumb.
I'm stupid internal monologue.
Oh, did you see him? He got hit with the bone.
Shut up, mateys.
Real good.
I don't want to see this on TikTok. Dwarven TikTok.
Oh no! I felt that there was going to be a lot of very different content on Dick Doc.
Yeah, you would.
Dallas, you notice as the only person who truly succeeded that check that some of the bones are kind of moving of their own accord and rolling deeper and deeper in.
Okay, I'm gonna rub my eyes and do the little.
Yes, you rub your eyes, you look again, and sure enough, there's like a femur just kind of tumbling on its own way down the hill towards the cavern below.
What is it, Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow?
I'm gonna rub my eyes again. I don't know how to say this, fellas, but I think these bones are moving. Look at that one. It's moving. Do you see that?
I don't see it at all.
No, just wait. Keep
My
looking at
eyes
it.
are shut.
Keep looking at it. Keep looking at it. It'll move.
Okay.
Just wait.
Oh my God, I think I'm seeing it.
Does he see it?
Am I seeing it, God?
He's seeing it. Now that it's been pointed out, you guys all know.
Oh, I'm seeing the hell out of it, Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow.
I have never experienced this before. What do you think this is?
What kind of foul magic is at work?
As you guys are having this conversation, up from behind you comes a fully featured skeleton who drapes his long, bony, animated arms around you and goes, "Hey, what you guys looking at?"
We're looking at all the moving bones.
Oh!
You see them over there?
Those moving bones, man, they're crazy,
Here,
huh?
try and focus your eyes. Oh, you don't have any eyes. Well, if you oh, wait a second. Oh my God.
Bone man.
I jump in your arms. I jump in Harkar's arms.
Scooby-Doo style, perfect. Love it.
Zoinks! What? My name is Harkar, Farmor of Darkbrow.
Hey, what's up?
Doc?
My name's my name's Saul.
Saul?
Saul Bone Man?
Skeleton.
Saul Bone Man.
Saul Bone Man.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
What are you made of, Saul Bone Man?
Believe it or not, bones.
Hey, I wanna drop Gargalon and I wanna hit him with my new pickaxe.
Oh, whoa. He
What?
backs
What?
up
What?
and
What?
and like kind of rolls out of the way as you start to swing your axe at him.
As he drops me, I'm going to try and roll and trip Bone Man.
Oh yeah, you do the tabletop thing.
That's right.
Like he drops you and you just with preternatural speed crawl around like a centipede behind the Bone Man. And
That's
as he
right.
dodges backwards, he trips over you, and when he falls and hits the ground, he just scatters into a bunch of bones.
Boom! You just been boned.
Is his head still animated?
Yes, the head is still animated and the skull goes, "Okay, well, anyway, what's up? How you guys doing?"
I'm going to take his head. I'm going to pick it up.
Oh man, this is so demeaning. Like, can you just put me near that like mostly intact skeleton over there so I can take control and start moving around on my own again?
State your intentions first, Bone Man.
Look, okay, we're all people that died here, all right? You know, it's kind
As
of
he's
like
talking, I'm drilling like holes in his skull and putting my
What the
chain
fuck?
necklace through him.
What are you doing?
I'm making him into a necklace.
Go on. No, don't let me stop you.
Oh man,
Don't
this
let me
is
stop
so
you.
demeaning. I don't want to be all right, fine. All right, whatever. Okay, so
You're beautiful.
all right,
You
so
will be more mobile.
I mean, I guess that.
Yeah, you'd be weight reduction.
Anyway, okay, so me and my buddies were a little bit further down the cavern there, right? We are all, hapless folks who died here doing the same kind of stupid shit that you're doing, and that guy who was here earlier did. He came in and he
Rest
saw
in
us. And he just immediately booked it. I figured he probably didn't have too much luck, on his own. So he'll probably be joining us eventually. You know what I mean? Anyway.
After his skin melts off.
So here's the thing. We kind of know everything about what comes and goes around here. Like, this is our whole territory, right? Like the cursed asteroid, we
Have
know
you seen
everything.
a lizard queen, mother of 20 small lizard children?
Now here's the thing. Maybe I has. Maybe I hasn't. But I'm not gonna let I'm I'm not gonna scratch your back unless you scratch. Okay, I guess. All right, fine. Okay, I don't have a back, right? Okay, but me and
I'll
my
just start
buds-
scratching a random back I see on the ground. Huh?
You scratch our back, and
okay,
I will
no,
return your back. Deal?
All right, you know what? Look, I want something out of this. I'm willing to just fucking die. Like, I think if you take me out of here,
You
I think
already
I'm gonna
did.
die. You know what I mean? Like, get dispossessed out of my fucking skull. All right.
Double death. Yes, of course.
Yeah, double death. See, the goblin gets it. The goblin fucking understands.
The
What
what?
goblin?
The
What goblin? What goblin are you
What
talking
say-
about?
What are you saying? Are you lying? Are you a liar?
goblin ye be talking about, matey?
We hate goblins.
If there was a goblin here, we'd surely murder him and eat him alive. I mean, eat him alive, which would murder him.
Yeah, calm down, boys. Calm down. I'm gonna take him and put him on my other shoulder that my parrot isn't on.
So you have a
Right.
giant robot on one shoulder
Yes.
and a skull on the other.
Yes.
I'm still wearing him though as a necklace. So
You're just like standing really close to
You're
him so that you don't like yank the chain.
I just want him near me and be like, "You're safe with me, matey. Go on now."
Look, I was safe. I was perfectly safe before you guys showed up.
I'm gonna pirate bitch smack him right off my shoulder.
boom.
You whack him and he orbits Zach's neck because he's still wearing it as a necklace. Gargalon
And then-
Mineshaft. You have a skull that's just swinging
Yeah,
around.
It's just swinging around.
Yeah,
Oh,
he does it like 3 or
no.
4 times. He's going wow, 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 wow.
My bad,
I
mateys.
retrieve my head into my my fancy coat, and I catch the skull and put it where my head was, so it looks like I have a skull head now.
Okay, roll a willpower check.
All right.
What the fuck? Why?
No, you'll see.
Check
This
it
is a
out,
great
guys.
idea. This is a brilliant idea. You're ready.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a
you,
D4.
You no longer have full control of your body.
Oh, shit.
The skull has started to possess your bones.
Uh-oh.
And he starts walking you towards the place. And he's kind of struggling to do it. He's like, all right, you know what? You guys are being fucking assholes. All right, I'm taking you to my friends. Look, we're fucking bored down here. And he's saying this all through gritted teeth, right? Because he's really focusing on trying to get you to move your feet towards the thing. We're fucking bored down here. We want some fucking stories, some kind of entertainment, all right? And if you do that for us, we'll tell you where the Kobold Queen is. That's what the other guy was looking for. We got our feelers out there. We know what's going on. Like I said, nothing comes or goes that we don't understand in this fucking, cursed asteroid. So just calm down. Tell us a couple stories. We'll tell you where she is. All will be well, all right?
Sounds fair, Mr. Boneman. Yes, yes.
Rock Dwarfman wasn't being an asshole. You said all of us were being an asshole.
All right, you know what? Sure, this is maybe a bit of a guilt by association type of deal, all right? He kind of relinquishes control of your skeleton, Zach.
Whoa. Something told me to do that. I thought it was my inner conscience. It turns out it was just him trying to play with my
Yeah,
brain.
it was me, you fucking idiot. Why did you
Fuck
put me
you.
there? You know I can like
I
possess
thought it would
bones,
be
right?
cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. I've never had that happen to me before.
Imagine being drunk at the bar and having him around your neck to walk you home.
It's like a designated walker. Body walker.
I think I'll keep him.
I guess, I don't know.
Come on, Bonesy.
I don't know how it works. Wait, take us to the Kobold mother. You said
Look,
you
we,
would.
okay,
we
no,
have a deal.
you-
we have a deal.
We have a deal. You fucking idiot. Are you
We'll
listening?
tell you so
What?
many stories.
Dude, your beard is so long. I figured you would type, supposed to be the kind of like intelligent wizard type, right?
All our beards are long.
I am the
but his is the
spellwinder.
longest. I'm just saying.
I
It is
do have
pretty long,
high
yes.
willpower, which is yes. I am the smartest in this group.
Yeah, we'll start fucking acting like it, all right?
Hey,
Anyway,
okay.
they're just around this corner, and he, you guys walk around the corner, and you see a bunch of other kind of misshapen skeleton men, and they go, "Oh, Bonesy! Oh, you're back! What you got for us? Look at all these fucking meat puppets, huh?"
Hey!
Hey, I'm just saying, you guys look like you're pretty hefty. You look like you could lose a couple of pounds. And there's like this one skeleton that's kind of like doing a like flexing motion, but obviously nothing is flexing.
Are they threatening us?
Good other bonemen, we have made a deal with your friend here. If we are to tell you stories, regale you of our adventures, you will tell us of the Kobold Queen, yes.
Yeah, you know what? We could be persuaded into that. That sounds all right. Yeah, I mean, we've been fucking bored out of our skulls.
And as they say that, they kind of like all throw their heads up in the air. They're doing the whole like comical, you know, we're skeletons kind of thing.
I love these.
Yeah, they're
really
real goofy
entertained by
with it.
this.
They're really leaning into the whole like, you know, we are cartoon skeletons vibe.
Yeah,
there's one guy in the corner who's just like playing his ribs like a marimba.
Oh, no shit. You got a fucking real ass pirate? I thought those went extinct years ago.
Dark Web! I'm gonna turn my head left to right. I'm gonna scan the environment. I'm gonna start looking for pirates.
A couple of the bone men come up to you first, Shadow, and they're like,
No fucking way. I thought you got rid of these forever ago. All right. You got to tell us your story first.
Hey, well, you see, I be a dwarf. So I have no idea what ye talking about.
And I'm gonna swap places with my robot turret Iago and be standing on its shoulder now.
okay.
I'm gonna look down at them and be like,
I be dwarven through and through, matey.
The lights dim, they seem to. The spotlight shows up on you. You have no idea where it's coming from.
Hey, it's my turn in the spotlight, eh? Bring it on, Davy Jones.
I'm gonna start clapping.
It's a one-man show.
Bravo!
There's a crowd of skeletons gathering before you, and they're all sitting down and they're all clapping, but it's not clapping.
rattles.
It's just like chattering rattles of skeleton hands. Yeah.
Wherever I be going, I be the people's champ, matey. I be not the challenger. There be no challenger here today. Only one champion versus another. Captain to captain. Everything on the line.
What the fuck?
We're telling them.
Let them fight!
You're supposed to be telling us this story. This is bullshit.
Dude, we're telling them the greatest story of all time and the greatest form of storytelling. Professional wrestling.
I'm afraid a challenger has appeared.
Zach, I like your angle, and some of the skeletons spontaneously, like 4 of them stand up and become the corners, and then a bunch of other ones string themselves together to become the ropes, and there is now an impromptu wrestling ring made of bones.
You talk a fine game, Oritor, Deep Dick.
It's Deeppick.
But you're no match for Gargalon Mineshaft. I was conceived, born, and raised in the mines by my parents, guzzling and choking on. This is my turf, buddy.
Ye be a worthy challenger, matey. Let these bony fellow know the history.
I want a clean match from you. Yes, clean match, yes.
We have the finest dwarven referee.
One of the skeletons, who is wearing like a discarded black and white prisoner jumpsuit, came out to referee and was like, "Aw!" When he saw that Rocky was doing it, he was like,
Aw, I was hoping they'd do a tag team kind of thing.
and then he turns around and dejectedly walks away.
wait. As he turns around, can I grab his shoulder, turn him around, and have him look me in my eyes, please?
Sure. You're staring face to face with the skeleton.
I'm gonna look at him because I recognize the outfit. I'm gonna be like,
I always loved Mars Footlocker. Thank you, matey.
No way, you fucking recognized it.
Aye, matey.
That's crazy.
Mars Footlocker was the best of them all on the 7 stars.
You know what? I want a clean fight. I've always wanted to say that. I want a clean fight.
And he points at the 4 of you.
For the finest damn referee I've ever seen, you've got it.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna bring him in close and be like, if he knocks me down, matey, kick sand in his eyes.
I would never do that. I take my job as a referee way too seriously.
Okay, I will deny this interaction. I push him away and go for the crowd.
At this point, you can't see past the crowd of skeletons.
Oh.
Like you know the way you came in, and looking back that way, it's just an interminable like wall of bone. It's just there's like thousands of skeletons in this audience.
I take off my skull medallion. I stand up on one of the corner skeletons, like, you know, I'm up in the corner standing up tall.
He's like lifting you up.
I take off my skull medallion, I kiss it, and I throw it out into the crowd. Merch toss.
Oh man, a bunch of lady skeletons go wild
That's
for
a good
that.
counter technique, you asshole. We're gonna derail the shit out of this session with this match. This is gonna be sick.
They're lady skeletons with boobs. They all go on.
Skeleton boobs.
Yeah. All right. The crowd is getting antsy. They want blood.
Lastly, I'm going to rip the sleeves from my fancy coat of destiny, and I'm going to swing them around my head and throw those out to the ladies.
You know what? Roll the d6 for that.
2.
Oh, you fail with a major cost.
Oh, God. Did I say 2?
You rip the sleeves off, and in doing so, you trip and you fall off of the corner skeleton that you're standing on, and you face plant into the dirt, and a bunch of the skeletons are like, "Boo! This guy fucking sucks." I want to see the other guys beat the shit out of this guy.
Instantly became the heel.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, who are we to deny? The audience before us, yes, of course.
I'm gonna pump up the audience with a couple arm waves and then do a big point towards Zach.
Okay, yeah, they're loving it.
You guys saw what he did. You saw Oritor. He tripped me.
As Gargalon Mineshaft starts like standing up, Rocky has grabbed a collapsible chair that is obviously made out of bones.
Yep, of course.
And shatters it across his back before he can get back up, and then holds his hands up to the audience.
I'm gonna treat this like combat, right?
Okay.
So roll strength and tick down your die by 1.
3.
Okay, you manage to break it over him, but the splinters kind of get in your own face and you recoil a little bit, which makes your follow-up slightly less effective.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that the bones obviously dispersed themselves like a foot away from my body, like didn't even touch. And I'm just like,
So, as Rock Dwarfman's doing that, in the background, bones are coming together and creating a ladder, one of those A-frame ladders. And as the camera pans up, I'm already on top of it. And I'm like, you leave him alone. And I'm just going to body slam. And I'm going to jump on Rock Dwarfman.
Okay, roll.
Boom.
What is that? That's probably strength or dexterity. I'll let you pick.
Strength. A 6.
Oh, you fucking people's elbow. You know, you like careen from the sky and elbow drop right onto Rock Dwarfman. And he gets pinned.
as I'm writhing in pain on the ground, I pull out my microphone.
That's right. You forgot about my good old pal Harkar Farmor Darkbrow, or as he's known in the ring, the Bone Crusher, Harkar Farmor Darkbrow.
I'm going to take a big old femur I found and just snap it in half.
Half of the skeletons are just losing their minds. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the best shit we've ever seen," and the other half is like, I don't know if I like Bone Crusher."
I'm just over there crushing bones.
That maybe was like a little insensitive to choose as your like ring name.
I am breaking all the bones I see. Just every bone. I'm breaking pieces of the ring.
Culturally insensitive.
The skeletons are cheering, but as soon as you get near them, Dallas, they're all like, "Ah!" and they kind of like startle and run away from you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm holding my palms down. I'm just like, I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna break them.
Clearly the heel here, yeah.
Arg, ye be not double teaming me true born dwarven matey.
and I am going to bounce off of the ropes, and I'm gonna try and hit Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow with a flying, leaping missile dropkick.
Okay, roll a strength check.
For sure, that's a D4. I clearly.
Oh yeah, you
playing
can't
this
take a
one
strength down. Okay,
Watch
roll
this.
it.
Come on, internet! I need a 4 right now. Watch this.
You got a 4.
Holy shit.
Thank you. Hey, whenever you're listening to this, thank you very much for that. I appreciate your energy.
A 4 is still you
Nice.
succeed, but at a cost, right? So
Let me hit him too. Let me hit Adam too.
yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
you knock Farmor, Darkbrow, whatever the fuck his name is. You knock him.
Hardcore Farmor Darkbrow.
Harkar, Darkbrow.
But in doing so, you accidentally overshoot and you actually slide underneath the ropes and you're out of the ring. And the referee skeleton starts counting.
Uh-oh.
No, matey!
I'm gonna overreact to that hit. Like, it hurt real bad. I'm just holding my
You're
forehead.
sounding hella hard.
Good. That makes the skeletons very happy. They start cheering even more.
I cut my forehead a little bit too, so some blood comes out. Oh no!
They go into a fucking frenzy. No one has bled in like centuries that they've
They
seen.
forgot
So
what blood
they
looks
see,
like.
They see blood and they go fucking crazy. They are cheering.
Rocky's gonna go help up Oritor Deeppick from like falling out of the ring.
Pull
you know,
him back in the ring. Okay, yeah.
pull him back in the ring. But as soon as he kind of pulls him up, he's gonna shove him back down.
Oh. Okay, roll willpower. That's kind of sneaky.
Hey, what, mateys?
4.
Okay, you try to push him back down, and you do, but he grabs hold of you. As he falls backwards down the the slope towards the bones, he grabs and he pulls you over the ropes with him. So you're both out of the ring.
I want to catch Rock Dwarfman, and I want to pluck a feather from my fancy coat and try and tickle Oritor Deeppick so he'll let go.
Roll dexterity.
This is the crazy wrestling we got. He pulled out a fucking feather.
What's great is this is just standard wrestling.
Yeah, this is
This
about
is
right.
like extremely normal. Yeah. Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You. Oh God. What is that?
Man.
All right. You catch Rocky before he tumbles all the way over the edge, and you're holding him. You're trying to tickle Dwarfman, but you can't quite reach.
Get over here. I never.
As a result, as you stretch with your feather, you actually lose grip on Rocky, and they both tumble down below. The count continues. By this point, the referee skeleton has counted to 6.
How many they count to? Like
10,
8?
right?
10.
Okay.
Hey, God, since it's a 1v3, is it my turn next, or does somebody else need to go?
It could be your turn next.
Okay, cool. For my turn, can I have Iago start playing his theme music and start coming down the main stage, coming down the ramp?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's kind of skittering and waddling down the ramp towards the ring.
Straight R2D2 boosting. Like,
Yeah.
I like the idea that the setting has just kind of materialized and we're just in a PS2 game now.
Yes,
pretty
100%.
much.
Hell yeah.
That's what I would think.
100%.
So I'd like him to start coming down. Hopefully bonk a couple motherfuckers on the way, but I'd like him to scoop me up to get me in the ring in time.
You know what? You should. Why don't you take a look at what your kit can do?
I've been doing that the whole time. It's funny you mentioned that because I noticed that I could do.
Yeah, I know all the things I can
There's one thing in particular that's quite a bit faster than your normal drone.
I gotta remember what I picked last time. I'm gonna use my Emberwing rune to transform.
With all that buildup, I just
Iago.
really thought you were going to do something else.
do. Yeah, I'm doing my own
I'm gonna backflip into the ring, bitch. Now what? What do you want me to roll?
Okay,
true,
I'm gonna
it's
take my Emberwing rune and I'm gonna transform Iago into its proper bird form as it takes its little bird feet and latches onto my hand that I have upraised and hopefully drops me off in the ring safely.
Roll a d6.
If he rolls a 4 or lower, I want to beat him like a speed bag.
Oh, fuck! You vastly overestimate how strong Iago is. And his talons wrap around your hand, and as he tries to fly away, he just rips his talons across your hand and flies away without you. And now your hand is all scarred and bleeding, and you are still out there with the count. The count is at 8.
I would like to roll dexterity to attempt to do what he did and actually ride his Imberwing rune flying drone.
And you know what? You're light because you're a goblin. So I'm gonna give you 1 additional dice tier as a result.
You son of a bitch!
No, hold on. Don't roll that. Roll a d8 actually.
Oh my god, the betrayal.
You know how risky a reroll is in the system? Why would you do this to me?
I'm sorry. The same thing happens to you. As you have rolled a 2, you also are just. It just takes one of your. Your hands are simply too small. It tries to latch around them, and your hand just slips through its grasp.
It's like one of those fucking claw hook games. It just grabs it and then slips right off.
Yes, 100%.
But with razor talons.
So yeah, it is. The count is now at 9. It is do or die.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna put my hand up that's all scarred and be like, "Hi, twinsies, matey."
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a giant femur. I'm gonna put it down towards Rock Dwarfman, like take a hold.
Mm-hmm.
And before he grabs it, I'm gonna crush it between my hands, deteriorating it to nothing.
Yeah! Roll willpower for intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, perfect. 6. Gargalon, you are fucking terrified. You witness this man basically just long ways pulverize a femur between his arms into dust.
Ah, brother, Bone Crusher, Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow, you're so merciful. Oh my god!
The next roll you make against him will be done at 1 lower tier.
Oh, nice.
I turn around and look at the skeletons like super shocked, like,
Oh, you guys seeing this?
Selling it.
They're like
Seeing this?
they're cheering. They're so excited about
You
it.
guys seeing this?
The audience interaction you can hear the entire audience like chittering with excitement.
Well, as soon as Gargalon starts turning back towards me, his head, a fucking bone chair goes across his face.
I guess it's down to you and me, bro.
Give me another chair. I look at the audience.
Okay.
they just start turning into chairs.
Yeah, exactly. A couple of them reconfigured themselves into chairs and just kind of hop their way into the ring.
I'm a double hold these chairs. I'm gonna double wield these chairs.
Dual
right.
wielding chairs.
Roll strength to hit Zach with them, to hit Gargalon with them.
I reach my arms out of the ring and I look up at Rock Dwarfman.
I think I'm out.
That's okay. This is wrestling.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair.
You just can't get back in the ring. You can still do fucked up shit.
Yeah. All right, wait.
True.
I stick my hands out of the ring and look at you.
Dwarfman,
Yes.
give me your tiny little dwarf hands.
I give him my tiny little dwarf hands.
I want him to try and pull me out of the way before I can be hit by the chairs.
Oh, okay.
He brings the 2 chairs together like a sonic boom clap, right? And they turn to dust as they collide with each other. But you are not there. You have managed to avoid it because Rock Dwarfman has pulled you out of the ring in avoidance.
So, Rock Dwarfman, he's gonna pull me and I'm gonna be like halfway out of the ring and then I'm gonna do a little flip and I'm gonna flip my way up the ropes like some Rey Mysterio shit.
You're gonna have to roll dexterity for that.
5.
Ooh, okay, yeah, you do it. You manage to successfully loop your legs around the rope in a way for you to flip your way back into the ring after getting pulled.
Oh no!
You guys are tiring out, you can tell.
Wrestlers are always tired from the moment the match starts. They're like,
Yeah, 100%.
fucking hot.
It's fucking really hot. It's like really
Where's
bright.
the AC?
I can't see shit.
I didn't want to do this to you, brother, Gargalon. But as you know, I grew up on a lonely rural gas giant way out in the edge of the galaxy.
As you begin this speech, all of the skeletons cease their chattering and they focus on you with rapt attention.
It was hard living in a gas giant. There's no ground. You just float around all day and stay really fucking high. And just like the gravity of the gas giant would crush my bones, I learned to crush the bones of others. And now it's your turn.
And with that, you stagger your way over to Zach.
I want to further convolute the plot.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Fine.
I understand, but blood is thicker than bones. Father.
And I pull out a birth certificate proving that I am your son.
No! Oh no! The one bone I couldn't crush.
A bunch of the skeletons at this point are looking at each other just kind of like, what? They're confused. They're kind of losing the plot.
In the midst of the confusion, I try to sucker punch Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow.
Roll willpower.
Fuck you, Dad.
Roll willpower.
Meanwhile, in the background, I'm using Iago as a t-shirt cannon to shoot t-shirts into the crowd.
Yeah! I rolled a 4.
All right, you strike at Harmor. Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow. You strike at Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow, and you land a hit right on his jaw. And he spins and falls face first into the ring. But as you do, you lose your balance and you fall backwards out of the ring. As you fall, you realize, fuck, if there's only one person left in the ring, they win. It doesn't matter. There's no count. If I touch the ground, that's it. And as you collide with the ground, which is actually made of bone, like lots and lots of bones, you can't help but think, you know what? I'm okay with this. This was worth it. I made so many skeletons happy. I've reconnected with my father. I am self-actualized in this moment. And as you collide with the ground, the referee goes, and the victory goes to Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow, the Bone Crusher. And the skeletons in the audience erupt into applause.
I sliced the fuck out of my forehead. That's just pouring blood.
Blood into the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. They're just like, this is fucking incredible. There's like skeletons that are like jostling each other to get to the front so that they can get sprayed with blood.
That's like the equivalent of summoning a real skeleton at a wrestling match. It would be like people losing their shit, like, oh shit, real blood.
Exactly. Yes, and the referee comes. No, not the referee, but the host skeleton, wearing like a suit made of other smaller bones.
Son of a bitch.
Steps into the arena, and down from the ceiling comes a long rope of bones with a microphone attached. A microbone.
Nice.
God damn it. God damn it.
And he speaks into it. And he raises Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow's arm into the air and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, your victor."
Where's the Kobold mother?
Oh yeah, He turns to you, and goes, yeah. Anyway, she's in the cul-de-sac just down at the end of the opposite end of the cave.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the show. Everything's back
See
to
you
normal.
next time.
Yeah, all of the skeletons immediately just like simultaneously lose interest and just start walking.
Make
away.
sure to get your merch at deadsetmedia.com. Okay, bye.
Yay.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, I had a blast. Yes.
We really did it, Dad. I mean, Farmor, Harkar.
Yeah, that was a good bit, laddies. I'm gonna slap both of you on the back. Father and son.
He's not really my name is not
Oh,
Mineshaft.
I
Aye.
understand. Yes.
You sold me on it, laddies.
It was pretend. Yes, I get it. Yeah, I
Yes,
understand.
it was pretend, but as wrestlers under contract, we now have to pretend like that forever.
Hey, just like I pretended to lose, matey.
It's okay.
That sounds like an abusive system of sorts.
No, it's fine. It's all for the fans.
It's just like Larry the Cable Guy, if you think about it.
Yep, exactly like Larry the Cable Guy.
I agree. A worthy trade-off, mateys.
All right, Dad, let's go.
All right. You have successfully obtained the location of the Kobold Queen. She is down in the opposite end of the cave in the cul-de-sac.
The D4?
The D4, indeed.
The pyramid.
Yes.
Is there a pyramid over there?
Yeah, you know what? It's funny if there is. So,
She's in the Koboldasac.
the Koboldasac.
Does the giant pyramid have a 1 on one side, a 2 on the other side?
Yes, and also inexplicably, there's a giant Bass Pro Shops logo on it.
Oh, hey guys, he wants us to go there. What if we just don't go there?
I think we've done enough, guys. Let's
What
go
if you
home.
opened up your recording software and saw that you have an hour left? What about that?
Well, it's up to you guys, I suppose.
We'll go, I guess.
All right.
There's a mother that needs to be saved. Return to our children.
And we're all respectable people who need to save her. That is our characters.
That's us, all right.
While you were kind of talking about where to go after the wrestling match, I will count that as a rest.
Hell yeah.
So everyone can go ahead and reset all their skills to their
That means a
maximum
fight's
value.
coming.
Well, arguably the wrestling match was fake for the most part.
Yeah, that was
Rest.
I mean, it was still physical activity. Let's be real.
Oh, it was still activity. Yeah.
Yeah,
But no one shot anyone with an actual gun.
You didn't take damage, but you did tick down your skills, right? So
yeah. Makes
all right.
sense.
Okay, so you make your way to the cul-de-sac. As you approach, you hear muffled voices coming from one of the houses at the end of this cul-de-sac, and it is literally just like a suburban cul-de-sac.
Are they made of bones?
No more bones. You're out of the Valley of Bones.
Deep in the cul-de-sac is a Bass Pro Shop pyramid.
Yeah, at the end of the cul-de-sac is a Bass Pro Shop pyramid. It's just one of the houses.
It's just there. In
Yeah, exactly.
So this is a neighborhood?
Yeah.
They even have a Bass fucking Pro Shop?
They were prefabricated houses for the miners who were working on, extracting minerals from this asteroid. And this is some little facsimile of home for them, right? So there's all the standard things that you would have in a cul-de-sac.
Wow, he had high hopes for this neighborhood.
Oh yeah, no, it's really funny. Anyway, as you approach, you see that there's a really nice looking bright red hot rod with flames all over it and excessive exhausts and everything, and it's parked outside one of the houses.
Damn.
And as you approach the house, you kind of hear some muffled conversation happening within.
I'm going to listen to the door.
Okay.
Or under a window, perhaps.
As you come closer, you kind of listen in, and you hear a very deep, powerful, demonic voice.
Kathleen, I thought we could make things work. I mean, I tried so hard to renounce myself for being a I mean, I know that demons and kobolds, they've never, worked in the past, but I love you. And the kids, I need to see the kids again, Kathleen. You can't keep them from me.
No, let him see the kids. Oh, sorry.
And Kathleen says, "You killed 3 of our children, Damien. Your fires are out of control. You can't be trusted around them. I'm sorry, Damien, but I have to leave. I have to go see them again. And I don't think it's safe for you to see them."
This is deep shit. Boys, people can change. I'm sorry. It's so good.
And Damien says,
Well, but my kids are fine. They just because our kids don't get along, don't take it out on me. This is bullshit. It wasn't my fault that Jeremy, Baramy, and Glaramy were incinerated. It wasn't me. It was fucking Jervis.
I'm gonna nod my head in agreement and say, "Yeah."
My son from my prior marriage, who I've never loved.
Not Jervis, right?
Yeah, he sounds like a real dick.
This is a real complicated situation, guys. We're going to have to handle this with tact.
Why do we have to step in? It's a domestic relationship. We should just ignore it.
I'm sorry, Damien, but it's for the best. And you hear her kind of step away from the kitchen and start heading towards the door.
Oh shit! Fuck!
Hey.
Jump in the bush. I'm gonna jump in the wrong bush.
The Kobold Queen storms out. And she slams the door behind her. And she just starts quietly crying to herself.
Oh.
This is sad and awkward. Should we say something? Yes, yes.
No. Guys, I can't stop crying. Help. Don't judge me. This is how I cry.
Inside the kitchen, you hear Damien, and he's thrashing in the kitchen. He's like throwing things. He's like breaking chairs. He's kind of screaming. And as he does so, you can hear that his 3 children, Jervis,
Jeremy, Blaremy, Daremy.
No, those are the ones that died.
Jervis, Jeremy,
They're gone.
Jeremy.
Jervis, Daniel, and Gorm.
Gorm? Gorm? Is it Gorm?
Gorm.
Gorm. Gorm.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Jervis, Daniel, and Gorm descend the stairs to check in on their
All right, I'm writing down
dear
Gorm.
father.
I'm playing as Gorm in a future stress test. Gorm. Got it.
And they check in on their dad. They're consoling him. And they say, I can't believe you ever dated that kobold. They're all speaking in unison. Dad, you know that demons and kobolds can't mix. It's one of the known facts of life. A relationship between a demon and a kobold can't work.
All 3 at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. All 3 of them at the same time. We're gonna go beat her up to teach her a lesson.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jervis, Daniel, and Gorm exit the front door and crack their knuckles, looking at Kathleen, the
shit.
Kobold Queen. You made our dad upset.
When you say they're demon children, how old are they? Like teenagers? Yeah.
They're all like fail sons. They're like mid to late 20s, just total.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use my overcharged jetpack into one of them from the bushes, straight from the bushes. Jetpack shield, just fucking tackle one of them into the front lawn.
Before you do that, each of you pick a demon.
Okay.
One of
Gorm. I'll let Zach have Gorm. I want to take Jarvis. Was it Jarvis? Jarvis. I'll take Jarvis.
And then who gets Daniel? And who gets Damien?
I'll get Daniel. I'll get the kid.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Damien be mine.
Okay. Now go to Stoneburner, the RPG system.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And look at this man complaining about playing a tabletop RPG on a variety tabletop RPG show.
Oh my god.
Go to page 29.
Okay.
I have
And
to
each
read
of you
numbers.
just roll the dice that it says. All right. And you get to generate the demon in question.
Oh yeah.
God.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Demons are evil entities that originate from the underworld and can enter this dimension through portals, rituals, or spells. In this case, they entered through tearing a hole in the fabric of reality with their sick fucking hot rod. Their mere presence brings about violence, sickness, corruption, hatred, malice, and darkness. And in this case, heartbreak of Kathleen. The longer a demon remains at a single location, the more it becomes twisted, corrupted, eldritched, and sinister. They are a restless disease that spreads until they have consumed everything. Use the following tables to fill the world with dangerous demons. So each of you gets to roll the relevant dice to discover the stats of your, one of the 4 coming opponents. All right, I have everyone.
All right.
Okay, so the 3 sons, Jervis, Daniel, and Gorm, emerge from the doorway and they crack their knuckles. As they do this, immediately, Adam, you activate your, what is it, the turbo shield.
It's overcharge. Overcharge. It's activating a jetpack, ramming with a shield.
There we go, perfect. Okay, so tick down 2 of your skills.
I'm going to take down. Let's take down willpower to a D4 and dexterity to a d4.
Okay. And you get to immediately deal 3 hits to a target of your choice.
The one I tackled.
Which one is that?
That's Jervis, the one I made.
Oh. Well, why don't you introduce Jervis?
Jervis is a blazing imp prowler with many eyes, tusks, a slashing tail, who appears smoky, and he has an inferno ability which he won't get to use because as an imp he has 3 HP.
Yes, unfortunately for Jervis, the runt of Damien's litter, he emerges the door first and he cracks his knuckles and he's looking at Kathleen and he's like, "I never loved you. You're not my real mom." And then as he says this, as he's choking out the phrase, "You're not my real mom," he gets fucking slammed into paste by a goblin pretending to be a dwarf flying towards him with a shield, and he just turns into tomato sauce on impact.
Just a fucking fly on a windshield.
Yes, exactly.
Damn.
Oh man.
Holy shit.
The Jervis splatters Coat, Daniel, and Gorm, and they go, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And they turn around, and they turn around, come back inside, and they go, "Dad, fucking Jervis just died."
That dwarfman just smattered that demon into tomato paste.
Your bitch ex-wife or whatever, she fucking I don't know, somehow killed Jervis. We gotta go fuck her up. And Damien now steps outside and starts mourning the death of his demon son.
Oh shit, that's a little sad.
While Daniel and Gorm turn and see you, Adam. Daniel turns and sees you, and Gorm turns and sees the rest of you hiding in the bushes. Adam, who do you pass the initiative baton to?
I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna be strange here. I'm gonna be weird. I want to see Elk act as Damien.
Damien.
Oh man.
Let me introduce who Damien is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Why don't you introduce Damien, Shadow?
All right, so Damien is a blazing inferno runner. He has a mane, wings, and a slashing tail. His flavor is smoky, and he has the power of inferno, which does
3. I have it on mine. It was the same ability of his dead son.
Rub it in.
Rest in peace.
He has the power of the Inferno, which unleashes a wave of fire in a cone, dealing 2 damage to all targets for 3 lightning bolts.
Well, Damien, as you have described him, stomps out of the door, turns and just sees the paste on the ground that used to be Jervis.
Streak.
And he sees that the streak leads to Rock Dwarfman cooling down after slamming through this demon. And he picks up the Jervis goop and it sifts through his fingers like sand. And he goes,
Jervis was my favorite son.
Oh shit.
and he turns and just runs at you, Rock Dwarfman, and just tackles you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll a...
Fuck, he's
Attack.
our run. He's gonna smush him into tomato paste.
Oh shit.
that's a 9, so that's 3 damage.
That's pretty
All
not
what's
good.
your guys' health? Hold on.
That's pretty not good. You're
What's
right.
your health, Rock?
What was my health? I think it was 3.
No, it was
Good
more than
God.
3. It's 1d4 plus 2 is your starting resilience.
It was the minimum I could get.
Let's...
So 3?
So 3.
3.
Oh god.
'Cause I remember like all of us rolled really low except like 2 of us or something.
Except for
Okay, you become vulnerable. When vulnerable, failing a dangerous action could mean being taken out or sudden death.
Okay. So it's encouragement not to act.
Yes,
Got it.
correct.
All right.
All right, so you are reeling from the impact of this tackle. You're like pinned underneath your shield, and you're like you can barely breathe at this point under the weight of this demon bearing down upon you. Damien hands the initiative baton to Oritor Deeppick.
Yarg, Oritor Deeppick.
and I'm gonna ride Iago towards Damien, and I'm gonna shoot him with Iago's gun. I think is that
Yeah, that's
The sinker? Hold
It's one
on.
of your facets, so you can rely on that.
Damn right.
Which means I give you basically advantage on that roll. So roll what is it? 2d8. Let's say that's willpower is commanding your robot.
Hell yeah. I'm just
and
like,
then
rip.
pick the greater of the two.
I got a 4.
Okay, and that's an attack, so that means you deal 2 damage to Damien.
That's what I say as I pass by. I'm gonna pass the baton to Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow.
Watching everyone come out of the bushes, I'm like, well, shit. I'm gonna stand up just out of the bush. I'm not coming out of the bush, but I'm standing up to where I'm above the bush now. And I'm going to use my firelight rune. My staff launches burning balls of light.
Okay.
It just says that. I don't know how it works.
So it means that you can use that to attack, or if you can make a case for that doing any of the other combat actions.
Nope, gonna attack.
Okay, you're just gonna attack. Who are you attacking?
Damien.
Okay. All right. Roll a d6. That's a 6. That's 3 hits, baby.
Run! Get off him. You. Hey.
He turns around and he's like, he's no longer bearing down on Rock Dwarfman, and he picks himself up and turns to face you and goes,
Who the fuck are you people? This is a private family moment.
This does seem like it was a private family moment.
That's why we were in the bushes. You go and bring it outside and make it our problem, okay?
Technically, we're still in his lawn, but
It's our lawn. We own this whole fucking mine.
That's right. It's us. We're the HOA. It's our problem now.
Yeah, the good guys. We're the good guys.
Yeah, the heroes have arrived.
the hero.
Finally, the little man gets one, right, guys?
Yeah. HOA.
Classic underdog
finally.
story right there.
We be the HOA.
Who do you pass the initiative baton to, Dallas?
My boy Gargalon. My little baby boy Gargalon.
Thanks, Dad.
He drops the ball into the bush because I don't leave for the bush. But I pull out my shocker rune, which is a grappling line that immobilizes and shocks people. So from the bush, I want to try and grapple onto Gorm's cock.
Oh, God.
Like, Gorm's not even really a part of this right now.
He hasn't done anything, but I see him crackling his knuckles. He looks like he's about to take a swing at his mom. And I'm like,
Not on my watch.
Gorm is the dumbest of them for sure. And he's kind of just like, he's cracking his knuckles because that's what his brothers were doing. But he's just been cracking his knuckles the whole time. And he's just looking at his hands like,
And I'm like, you sick son of a bitch.
can you believe this? This shit just keeps going.
Why am I so crackly?
Yeah, he was not even remotely engaged in the combat. And then he just looks up. Okay, roll your d6 for your shocker rune.
I got a 5.
Okay. Yep. He takes 3 damage. And while he's just cracking his knuckles, he's like looking down at his hands, and he just sees a grappling hook just clamp onto his balls.
And it shocks him too.
Tasing him.
And I want to pull him into the bush.
He's pulled into the bush and is immobilized.
Sweet. I want to describe him, by the way, because we haven't described him.
Oh yeah. What's Gorm like?
So Gorm is a blazing inferno monster with mane and scales. He's pestilent and he's a mind reader.
He's the smart.
He's actually the smart one. He was sitting there reading everyone's dirty thoughts the whole time.
He was just really distracted.
I could feel him reading my dirty thoughts from the bush. I was like, no more.
He was really distracted by how horny you were.
It's like, someone in those bushes is horny.
how horny everyone was.
Yeah.
Like, wow, everyone
So much
is-
horny energy. My head hurts.
Yeah, it was right as he started to pop a boner that he got clamped.
It's like his penis reached out for it.
God damn it. This is the worst shit we've ever done. All right. So yeah, he is tased and tased and confused.
Nice.
Tased
In
and
multiple
confused.
ways.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah. That was really
You don't get 2 weeks off for that one, but
Who do you hand the baton to?
my hand sticks out of the bush and I swish it over to I'm gonna swish it to the mom.
Oh, you're giving it to
Oh.
Kathleen.
That's right.
Okay. Ooh.
What's her name?
Kathleen is going to spend her combat action. We're gonna call it changing the battlefield.
Okay.
And she's gonna turn around and see her ex-husband and his 3 shitty sons, well, now 2 shitty sons, engaging in combat with strangers, and she's just gonna turn around and go, ugh, this is so typical of you, Damien. And she's gonna turn around and she's just gonna walk over and just start raking her kobold claws across the hot rod.
Yeah, Damien. Yeah, Damien. I'm pretty sure you.
Damien goes,
Kathleen, no, what the fuck are you doing, you bitch? That's my car.
so now all of the, and of course the demon sons are also like,
What the fuck? That's my dad's car. That's like his prized possession. You're such a bitch, Kathleen.
We found their weakness, boys.
that is the end of her turn, and she is going to hand the baton back to Rock.
All right. Is Damien
he's not on you anymore.
He's not on me, but he's still near me.
And he is now turned and facing the car.
All right then. So I imagine that Rock was pressed pretty down, like under the shield, almost completely.
Yeah,
his own
exactly.
shield.
Honestly, if you were a full-size dwarf, it would have done damage to you getting pinned. But because you're a goblin, you kind of fit underneath the shield.
So I imagine the shield just going, like being lifted a little bit and moving to the right, like opening up, and then underneath raises a shotgun, and I'm going to fucking shoot him point blank with the shotgun.
Okay.
Since it's a facet, it's advantage. Yeah.
Yes, that is true. So roll 2d6 and pick higher.
Rock's just killing everyone.
Oh, and who are you shooting? Of course.
I mean, Damien.
Yeah.
In the back.
Yeah, Damien in the back.
I'll take the 6. You'll take the 6. All right, you do 3 damage. You shotgun blast him in the back, and he, completely unbeknownst to him that this is happening, he just assumes you were turned to paste similarly underneath the shield. He topples forward onto Daniel and freaks out and turns around and is like, what the fuck was that? Who do you pass the baton to?
Rocky's going to cock the shotgun, and then I'll toss the initiative to Mr. Mineshaft.
So the invisible ball flies toward the bush, but who catches it looks like Gorm. It's a little man with a bloody mane on his head and a bunch of bloody little scales all over his body.
Gorm is stunned for this round because of you tasing his balls.
I still want to have scalped him and taken his mane.
Jesus Christ.
So I want to come out pretending to be Gorm.
Oh God. Okay.
Wow.
You're gonna have to spend your action doing that.
Wow,
and
that Gargalon guy was really strong. He's still nuts for me.
Hold on.
Right, Dad?
You're gonna have to roll dexterity for that.
I was gone for 20 seconds. What the hell?
It's me, Gorm.
All right.
Roll dexterity to see if you can do it.
I don't think that's a good disguise.
Wow, what a fight that was.
I rolled another 5.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, you are wearing the
Wow, I'm all bloody from that strong Gargalon guy. That's what all this blood is all over me.
You have I will say that you have changed the battlefield.
I'm gonna go get back with my dad now.
Okay. Who are you passing the baton to? I'm just, whatever the fuck your next action is, I'm just gonna say you have advantage on it.
I'm going to throw the baton to that unconscious Gargalon guy in the bush.
Wait. Oh, I see. I understand what you're doing.
Yeah, Gargalon, what be your next move?
Gorm is unconscious, and he is going to pass the baton to Daniel, who is currently pinned underneath Damien, and is going to spend his turn standing up and shrugging off his dad.
I'm gonna describe him. You want me to describe him?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Daniel is a blazing ember demon bloater with horns and quills. And he has the cryptic demonic flavor and the ability Swarm, which allows him to conjure a shadow flame.
All right. He has rolled from underneath his father and clambered his way to his feet. And he's going to pass the initiative baton to Oritor Deeppick.
Yar, it be my turn.
So it's Daniel who's asked me to kick now?
Daniel and Damien.
Damien's still alive?
Damien is still alive, yes.
Gorm's technically still alive.
Gorm is also still alive. He's just, bleeding profusely from the head.
Side note, I forgot to mention I'm wearing Gorm's clothes, and Gorm is wearing my fancy coat.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to pull my peg leg out from its holster on my backpack. And I'm going to point it at him and be like, ye be need to pass along a message to me matey. Davy Crockett. Sorry. Dwarvy Crockett. You be need to pass a message on to me matey. Dwarvy Crockett. When you see him, mate.
Wait, no, it's just Dwarvy Rocket.
Dwarvy Rocket.
Is it supposed to be Davy Jones, though?
Is it Dwarvy Jones?
Is it? Are you making a Davy Jones Locker reference or a Davy Crockett reference?
Why would a pirate make a Davy Crockett reference?
Both of them
I don't think
the more convoluted it is, the better.
Dwarvy Jones.
Yeah,
I like Dwarvy Crockett. It's good. It's good.
Dwarvy Crockett's funny too.
God damn it. While you guys are having this conversation, which I'm assuming is happening in character, Damien is just face down on the ground going,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, mind ye business, matey.
I don't get it either,
I
Dad.
thought you were talking to me. What the fuck?
I'm pointing my peg leg at Damien and be like,
Yeah, you be telling him I said, hello, matey.
and then I'm gonna huck it like a spear right at his head. But I'm using that as a distraction for Iago behind it, running him down like a drone with a machine gun like it is.
okay, I'm going to say this is a dexterity roll because of the fact that you're using like kind of a finessed throw to distract. But because you're using your robot, I'll give you advantage on it. So go ahead and roll 2d6 of your dexterity stat. So d6, yeah.
Look at me on top of it, son.
Okay.
That's a 5.
All right, yeah. You chuck the peg leg. It arcs gracefully through the air as you tilt and fall over because you no longer have a second leg.
No. Hold on. Wait, let me make this clear. I have 2 legs.
Yeah,
And
you're
a
throwing one away.
But I have a peg leg.
Wait, you just have an extra leg?
Well, you know, like it's.
You can never have too many.
Have you ever seen like the mobility scooters for when people have like their legs in a cast and it's kind of like a kneeling scooter? Well, what if this guy sprains his knee?
leg?
What if Oritor sprains his knee and then it's like a brace?
Dude,
Yeah.
he's always prepared.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's like a brace.
Sure, fine.
No,
You
he has
throw it
2
through the
legs.
air. It plink, boink onto the top of Damien's head, and he goes,
Was that supposed to hurt?
and as he says the word hurt, from offside, just a burst of machine gun fire just shreds his head into paste.
Yeah.
And he is just, his brain is just sprayed onto the pavement.
Ye oldest trick in ye oldest book.
Damien is now dead.
I'm gonna Simo pose on him with my knee up. He's the barrel, and I'm Captain Morgan.
Oh my god.
I be the dwarven god in these mines.
As you do that, Daniel, who has just gotten his way up to his feet, just starts weeping and just falls to his knees and just gives up. Gorm is still currently incapacitated. Who do you pass the baton to?
Wait, the fight's over then, right?
It's not totally over.
Who wants to console the one who's weeping?
Hey, brother, it's okay. It's
Don't
okay.
do that. No,
No,
it's so
somebody
fucked up.
needs to console
Why would
him.
you do that?
I'm consoling him as his brother.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, brother.
I am gonna pass the baton on to Gargalon Mineshaft, aka.
Actually, it's got to be Dallas. Actually,
Yeah, you have to pass it to me, Shadow.
yeah. Dallas is the
I'm
last
the
person.
only
My
one
bad.
who
I'm
hasn't
gonna
went.
pass the baton once again to Harkar, Farmor, Darkbrow.
Well, I'm still in the bush. I'm just looking at all this like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
Are we the monsters?
We're the HOA. We should be the good guys.
In the background, you hear my cackle.
As you're just like standing on the like pasted head. of your-
Simo posed up on this fool's corpse.
Yeah. And while your other compatriot is like literally wearing the scalp of one of your downed enemies.
This is exactly what the HOA would do if they had the power. You know.
All right, well, what are you gonna do, Harkar?
Oh, well, I guess a mercy killing is good guy enough. I'm gonna pickaxe Daniel's head while he's crying.
I'm actually
Jesus
not even.
Christ.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it.
Oh,
What you do is you swing the pickaxe towards him, and right before it hits, the pickaxe stops itself, and then two little arms come out from the pickaxe and snap his neck.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, at least he got a quick death.
Yeah, I'm the good guy. Okay, I'm the good guy.
You say out loud to
You
yourself.
have two valid targets to pass the baton to.
I'll throw it to Gorm.
Okay. Gorm exits his fugue state, wakes up wearing the coat, realizes that in a final act of defiance, Gargalon actually tied the sleeves together in a knot so he can't use his arms. And Gorm is going to mind read Gargalon.
Oh shit, he's trying to read my mind. Penis, 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 penis.
Just graphic gay dwarf sex.
Dwarf butthole, dwarf butthole, dwarf butthole.
He starts fucking crying, and he turns and he just runs headfirst into a wall. Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop!
Oh my God.
Guys, it's me. It's me, Gargalon. It was me the whole time.
I take the scalped mane off of my head.
Gorm concusses himself to a degree where he can no longer mind read.
Probably for the best. Hasn't
Dwarf
worked out
butthole,
for
dwarf
him
butt.
so far. Yeah, probably
And
doesn't.
then he concusses himself into a stupor and finally drifts off peacefully to sleep.
I place his mane back on his head and give him a kiss on the top of his forehead.
Rest now, sweet prince.
I'm gonna put a little eviction notice on his sleeping body, just so he knows he has 30 days to get out of here.
If you do wake up from this,
This
pack your shit.
Oh my god.
to drive your interdimensional hot rod to the next asteroid over.
I wonder if the mother was watching all this.
You turn around and see Kathleen staring in abject horror.
We have your kids.
Sounds like a threat.
She shakes her head. She shakes her head and kind of snaps herself out of witnessing this like horrific series of violent acts, almost none of which were perpetrated by the demons, and looks at you all and goes, "Oh my god, are they okay?"
Yes, we did not do anything like we've done here.
I
Promise.
left them with the babysitter. They said they was gonna take them to that fucking I don't know, like the dwarf theme park or whatever.
Yes, we left them in the tavern safe. The only
They're in a
building
very
that
high
has
security building.
You left 5-month-old kobolds in an
Trust
establishment
me.
that serves beer?
They're only allowed 2 drinks per day. It's real fucked up.
Yep. And the machine turrets will protect them, I'm sure.
The turrets? Excuse me. Oh, can you please just...
I mean babysitter turrets.
Okay, all right. Look, that got a little out of hand, right? I'm fully willing to admit that. I probably shouldn't have done this. And she gestures at the car, which is now, the car is now just like shredded. Like falling apart, kind of melting. There's like lava pooling out of it. And then she looks at you and says, you probably shouldn't have done that. And she gestures at her dead ex-husband and his kids.
As I throw the bloody scales off my skin,
It's all water under the bridge. Let's go.
But at least my kids are okay. And I suppose I have you to thank for that. So let's go home, take me back to them, and I'll just move on. And you know what? Maybe all my friends were right. Maybe it is foolish to think that I could successfully date a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But also, maybe you guys really shouldn't be in charge of an HOA if this is your...
we inherited this. This is our mine.
Okay.
There's nothing anyone could say to stop that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to post another notice on the car. You can't keep non-working vehicles on your lot for longer than 10 days. You really need to clean this up.
It's not my vehicle. So.
Well, I'm sure that when the boy wakes up, he'll figure that out.
Oh, God.
We've created a supervillain.
Did you
Gone.
Did you take a ship here? I got a ride with Damien. I think I'm gonna need a ride back home.
Oh, we have ships, yes.
I'm like 3 times your size. I don't think that's going to work very well.
Okay, I'll hop on your back. You win.
Without asking,
I just
you just
start
clamber
climbing.
onto her back.
Okay, you win this round.
You know, okay, normally I am used to having at least 20 of my brood on the back, so this is actually not that bad. All right, where to? Where's the ship?
We all climb on her back.
Yeah, you heard the lady. Come on, everyone.
You're on the board.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Okay, fine.
Away to the east.
Party ship back at the D20.
Yep. Yeah. She kind of just like trudges her way back as you pass the Valley of Bones. The skeleton who Zach you had on your necklace has repossessed a new skeleton, right? And has walked up and is waving at you and goes, "Hey man, they won't shut up about that show. That was great. You guys nailed it."
Anything for our fans.
I'm fucking flexing and shit.
He's wearing one of the I've got a bone to pick t-shirts.
We'll be back next year, boys and girls.
You make it back to the ship. It's an uneventful journey back to the ancestral home of House Grandrock, and the Kobold Queen descends the gangplank down into the hangar and doesn't really know where to go because she's never actually been here.
Oh, yes, I know this place very well. Turn here.
She follows you.
Turn there. No left. Very good. Oh, there it is.
I'm going to go let all of her kids out of the tavern.
Okay. You open the tavern bulkhead, right? You like, it's like a garage door. You're like pulling the chain and like the steel shutter is rising. And as it does, 50... Well, actually, let's say, hold on. I'm going to roll some dice.
There was a lot.
43 of the kobolds.
Let's see, that's all 43 of them.
emerge.
We're not counting them. We're not counting them. We're just, let's go. That's all of them.
3,
And they go, "Oh my God, you found our mom. You found our mom. You fucking did it. I didn't believe that you would be able to do that. Oh my God, Mom. We missed you so much. We missed you. Oh my God." They are super happy. We got really hungry while we were there. We were only in there for like, I don't know, like maybe like 3 hours, but so we had to eat. We had to eat. And you turn
What'd
in,
you
and there's
eat?
just a
What do
there's
you
just a
mean?
pile of 7 small kobold
Oh
skeletons.
my god! What the fuck?
In the
Boys, there
tavern.
was milk. We left a bunch of milk.
I'm gonna sweep those under the table real quick.
Oh, yes, you ate all of the cheese that was in here. Yes, I see what you mean.
Kathleen looks at all of you, looks at her 43 surviving children, and goes, "Oh man, 43, that's actually way more than I expected."
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I mean, normally with kobolds, we're like rats, a lot of our, honestly, sometimes, when I'm getting a little snacky, I just pop a couple,
Oh, okay.
When I was mad at Damien, it was never really about my kids. They are actually disposable. It was mostly about the respect,
What?
That's very important as well. Yes.
All right, well, you're welcome, and I'm sorry, kids. We've got to go.
Do you mind if we peruse the theme park for a bit?
There's very little to look around for, but feel free.
Have fun.
There's a garden over there.
With lots of non-kobold edible things.
Oh, watch out for the hose and the other tools that are there to hit you in the face.
The kids all disperse. 2 or 3 of them run into the garden and are immediately beset upon by hose. They stand on the hose and they pop up and bonk them in the head. Other ones just start crawling into vents.
No.
they disperse completely scattershot. One of them crawls up into the thruster of the ship that is still spooling down and is just vaporized as it crawls in.
That's the worst.
They were safer in the bar.
They
The mom just wanders into the bar, stepping across the kobold skeletons, and orders a beer.
Well, we did it.
Yeah.
Hey, job well done.
Excellent job, mateys. Especially me trueborn Dwarfman. Rock Dwarfman. I'm gonna slap him on his back.
He was a real dwarf after all.
I'm gonna punch him in the head.
Yeah.
Trueborn to the core,
Dwarfs can
matey.
take punches in the
Now
head.
that's a dwarf iron, all right.
Yep,
Yeah,
this is
yes,
the dwarf way.
I kick him in the balls.
Of course.
A good old dwarf's pat on the balls.
That's that medium.